who decided to allow Punk's favor to, he owed Punk a favor after Punk helped Roman Reigns' team out back at, be a part of WrestleMania, being in Punk's corner. Remember, War Games, Survivor Series.
Look what's
laughing at the sight of the disgust in the eyes of Roman.
You did, Paul!
CM Punk is just Roman Reigns.
And we are underway with this triple threat main event with three. The official in this main event, Rod Zapata, who will have his hand icons. Three surefire Hall of Famers. Hands full with these three men tonight. Between everyone in this matchup, you need hours. So much history to be able to sift through it all. The reason for
entire generation here in front of our eyes.
The animosity and the hatred and the disdain.
An entire
CM Punk, who burst on the scene.
his man or best
Well,
friend.
he's mocking Reigns, and Rollins is also
Wisdom. Well, now he's utilizing his watch
here. Run by Paul Heyman when he was just a teenager. Ohio Valley Wrestling, and become wanting to break into the business. He would get to Ohio, Heyman's best friend. And Rollins now said, we're not where we used to have inside the Shield, and now we're underway.
Seth was
Get together. Enough issues between you and I, and
trying to strike a deal there. It's way too late for that. 10 years, let these two duke it out.
And Punk now in from behind.
Years of animosity, and CM Punk is quite happy.
Remember, in many ways, Seth Rollins' year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign. The obsession by Reigns for Rollins last.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin on his event of WrestleMania. Was never the goal. Winning his face as he walked out. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania is Punk with regret.
And Roman Reigns trying to shake out an issue with his hamstring
Fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night.
early on in this matchup. Paul Heyman did tell main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, I will be CM Punk, that he would indeed one day with you when it happened, and it has. And Punk now dropped over
a WrestleMania main eventer because of what's happening right now.
over the top rope.
CM Punk forever. Or will this night end with our tribal chief?
Position for a Roman Reigns drive-by.
Big leg doing what he does so damn often.
Seth Rollins in.
FJ to the face. Clean Jordans on our tribal chief's feet tonight. To Seth freaking Rollins.
This is not about a championship. This is about perhaps of a generation. Pride and dignity and proving you're the best.
It's about ego and animosity on the years. Roman Reigns immediately man who has walked on water in this industry for the past, taking control.
And barking at Heyman.
We're talking
Could
about
have had Heyman. You made your choice.
And now Punk
saving this industry in the last 10 years.
Here's what you
so drives Reigns into the ring post. Let's not forget, guys, is Reigns. All three men outside the ring. Again, no countouts. Seth Rollins now sets up for a suicide dive to Roman Reigns. Do as much damage as you want outside the ring.
About the commentary table, letting the 2X Shield members beat down. Taking his time over here. Hell out of each other.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and team was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on this, a security force for CM Punk.
Yeah, let's not in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought a selfless act by CM Punk and both Roman Reigns
To the history between these three men. And now Punk and Rollins.
and Seth Rollins know that.
But again, it just more such personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back, to all the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many, many years, unfair, it pissed Rollins off. And Seth Rollins now taking out
Time CM Punk has improved the culture in
that animosity on Punk.
Spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Spills out into the crowd here in Las Vegas. Steel chair. Punk now off the barricade. The fight now legal.
Undoubtedly, CM Punk has found the fast done in 15 years, and his performance in Mountain of Youth looks physically better than he has. Attest to that.
Refreshed, Ready to
Again, for the first time main eventing WrestleMania, Rollins used.
go. Still the best in the world in his eyes.
What is that? Well, a garbage can.
The Hall of Fame.
Jack referee Rod Zapata has
Face of Punk.
Saw Mick Foley last night at
his work cut out here, trying to keep this one under control.
Count a pinner of submission. Again, Rollins.
There are no DQs in this scenario.
Well, the only job he has is delivering the can to the back of the neck.
Ooh, there was CM Punk.
There's a button back there for sure.
CM Punk.
Back of the head too, completely unprotected. Bouncing to you, they ain't helping you now, Punk.
Roman Reigns was turned into a one-on-one matchup, at least momentarily. Punk taken out of the equation. Now kick to the midsection. Paul Heyman near us at ringside. Can.
Onto the cement.
Shot.
Looking on, and now CM Punk with a suplex out of the garbage.
Twisted steel of that garbage can. Historically been an issue. Keep an eye on that. Gouging into the lower back of Seth Rollins. That is his.
Attacking Seth Rollins' back is a good play. Rollins throwing big shots at each other amongst the WWE. CM Punk and Seth Universe.
Things heated up between these three back at the
You get too diverted with one of your opponents. Get rumble. This is part of the problem in a triple threat match. It's a hell for leather war, and the third opponent.
and now fighting back to the barricade.
Oh.
Wade, to your point, Roman Reigns
Out of sight right now is benefiting from this entire scenario.
wipes everybody out. Roman was lying in wait.
Full send from our tribal chief.
Great strategy by the OTC. Two.
Roman Reigns took out CM
Roman Reigns.
Punk, Seth freaking Rollins, and maybe the first 4 rows.
Ball by Paul Heyman, the man who betrayed him.
55-inch vertical.
Yeah, he ran right when he decided to come out here with CM Punk tonight.
I personally would have left Seth where he was, isolated. Far be it from me to criticize Roman Reigns, but like CM Punk, get him in the ring and try and win this thing.
Well, they hate
Our tribal chief is starting to,
each other equally. So
I think, maybe we do some damage
Roman Reigns now going to clear things off.
with some furniture.
Well, why not? The Spanish table's out here. And the Roman Reigns going to do
A look on the face of Paul Heyman tells the story.
a lot of damage here tonight in our main event.
The sour, and he could have been backing the man he's backed for years.
Exactly what he's done for the better half of the last decade.
Is in total control of this one.
He's doing exactly. Run this thing. Reigns getting CM Punk out of the way. Our tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Got some physical wrecks at ringside.
Paul Heyman may have bet on the wrong horse in this one tonight. And again, continuing the assault on Rollins. Dominating both Punk and Rollins in this triple threat
This one looks, right now at least, like a major fight.
match.
Yeah, Heyman does not make many mistakes, but this so far from the wise man.
Oh, CM Punk fighting back.
He is the best in the world as he sends Reigns back. Yeah, Punk will never give up, continues to send into the ring.
Well, this is going to have to be the best performance of his career.
But for the running knee, Roman Reigns able to pick him out of the air.
If he's pulling out victory here.
Now he's mocking Roman Reigns.
Here's the power now of Reigns, being able to get Punk up on his shoulders. Seth Rollins now off the top rope, runs into a right hand. It's a moment drop by Roman.
Roman Reigns just
Back.
Well, he's
absolutely shredded.
looking like a different class out there.
He's got a 10-pitted
he's being driven by anger as well.
Got a point to
greatness. This man wants the top rung again.
prove this evening.
Yeah, fueled by animosity.
And this man wants the business.
Everything he did for Paul Heyman, riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for Punk. I mean, in Paul Heyman's career, Heyman running the gravy train, right, went for the Superman punch. Punk now, swinging neck breaker.
Going to be enough to get a pin. Going to have to keep fighting.
Just about
Caught Reigns.
I don't know if it's
avoiding that Superman punch for CM Punk.
And Rollins not going to allow it to happen. Running knee now, caught Reigns. One's up over the top, caught by Punk again. Punk in position for the GTS, right in the jaw. Seth Rollins, and now it's CM Punk who is starting to build. There's a heel kick to the face of some momentum in the matchup.
Amazing job by CM Punk. If your opponents are giving you
CM Punk is
adapting your offense on the fly. Take what you
in control in the main event of WrestleMania.
got to be those long now.
Couple of running knees by Punk yet again.
Lightning reflexes for CM Punk. That's what's got him ahead.
Again to the
It's spoiled for choice. You got two dead bodies in there.
other side. Punk now has gained control.
Punk.
Wait a minute.
Punk now over to Rollins and Reigns. Oh, and a DDT, and an inverted DDT delivered. Vintage
DDT from CM Punk on Roman Reigns and Seth
Punk in the middle of the ring. Let's take another look.
Cutter freaking Rollins, and then he takes it in for a moment.
Yeah, and that's WrestleMania. You've worked so hard to get here. A moment you thought you'd never mistake, Pat. Taking it in. Yeah, I get it. It's the main event of wrestling ever have. Go for the damn pin.
Heyman is Punk now from the top rope,
Going to the sky.
looking over the shoulder of Punk, paying homage with a big elbow to Rollins.
And still no pin. The best of CM
Well,
Punk.
Heyman's supposed to be an advisor and a coach, maybe
For Punk. And to me, this is emotion getting.
should tell Punk to go for the cover and end this thing.
Maybe a wise man
Punk now hell bent on beating the hell out of both of these men.
would say something wise at some point.
Proving a point here tonight.
Soaking it in is one thing. It's like this, and I fear Punk has let emotion. You have to be ice cold and clinical to win a match and take over.
And Rollins now top rope. Uh-oh, look at where we're here. Roman dragging himself back to his feet. Reigns is. Roman Reigns could be in trouble here. Rollins situation for everybody involved. Rollins trying to fight out of this. Punk's now on the top rope. Dangerous.
Doomsday device.
Superman punch. Cover
Connecting momentarily, perhaps unintentionally.
by Reigns for the win. Punk and two.
Guys, and then a Superman punch almost ends it. A slight moment of teamwork between Paul Heyman's.
Well, look at the instincts of Roman Reigns, not out there admiring handiwork, connecting with our Superman Reigns. First of all, we see this Doomsday device immediately in on the pin and came within a
Las Vegas tonight, sold out 61,000.
millisecond of victory.
It is electric in 467. Watching three of the greatest in the full threat action. Game, battle it out. Reigns, Punk, Rollins, Trip. Went for the spear, ran into a knee. Punk now. Looking for a GTS. Fight his way out of it.
Perfect timing there from Punk, but it just
To Reigns. Elbow by Roman to
stunned the tribal chief.
And here comes Punk now. Punk now. Down goes Reigns.
CM Punk getting the better of our tribal chief.
For the win. For Punk. Kick out at two.
Roman
Oh, look at
Reigns
Punk
just
looking at the
wait a
device.
second.
Looking for the Anaconda device. Oh.
The high cover right on the shoulders of Rock.
Punk looking for the Anaconda device. If Reigns taps, it's over. Can Reigns hang on? Oh, will Reigns tap out? Scoops will not cause a break. Punk's got it locked in.
Squeezing the life out of the tribal chief. Referee taking a very close look. And by Hook, surely fading, cutting off that oxygen to the brain. Or by Crook.
Reigns trying to counter Rollins now. Draw cover. Rollins almost took out both men. Splash breaks things up, saving the match. Pin. WWE fans, Sarah, can ask you both men down. If you're Rollins, what do?
You
I guess
clear
you do this.
one man out.
Rollins. So wait, I was just
Out as quickly as you can. Figure out who the weakest guy is, getting man.
And again, the personal animosity forces Rollins to go
Get him out of the ring, then focus all your efforts on the remaining.
back to Punk and try to beat the hell out of CM Punk. Lives bomb by Rollins.
Such a devastating maneuver as
Punk up. And a buckle bump.
taken out several superstars for long periods
Now Rollins lifting Roman Reigns up. Reigns is in
at a time, and Punk hasn't moved since.
and trouble as well. Trying to hang on, and another buckle bomb by Seth.
It's Seth freaking Rollins the one that's walking out of here
There's so much talk about what Punk
as the champion of a generation.
and what Roman Reigns have accomplished. Seth Rollins, an unbelievably great WrestleMania accomplished. Well, you cannot rest on this man's performer over the years. A great champion in front of us at ringside as Rollins now. And a very concerned Paul Heyman in front for a pedigree. Punk looking for a GTS.
Seth dodging out of the way.
Spear! And now with Reigns hooked. Went for the pedigree again. Went for the spear.
Oh my
Pedigree! 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 Body drop. Rollins lands on his feet. Roman Reigns by Rollins. Pedigree! Looking for the stomp. Stop the Ram Punk. Cover. Rollins. Reigns. Rollins gets rid of. See the win. Reigns is still in it.
Everything he was supposed to do there. Oh my God. Seth Rollins did literally.
Watch this.
Touches the spear, turns it to a pedigree.
The killer blow. The stomp. You have to clear Punk. Followed it up with the here's the issue. Get Punk out of the ring so he can't break it up. And Reigns to just kick out in the nick of time. That beat though was all it took for Roman.
Meanwhile, Paul Heyman's new gravy train in front of Heyman's face at ringside. While Rollins and Reigns, CM Punk is lying here, hasn't moved, ready to ring.
Heyman's been pouting a lot. There's
Ability, the athleticism, the speed of thought.
nothing going the way he likes it.
Oh God, this Jura of Seth Rollins, the thing that has taken him to the very pinnacle moment
The architect, the visionary, Rollins looking to go up top.
of this industry. It's coming up trumps at the right.
Roman Reigns is in trouble. Rollins now making it to the top rope.
Battered. Late in this match, it's time. Get up there.
Seth Rollins going for CM Punk looking for a go to sleep. Spear broke. Nobody home. Rolls through. Punk catches him. Air to Rollins. Go to sleep to Roman Reigns for a win. Punk in the main event. Kick out by Roman.
Planet Earth cannot believe their eyes. Paul Heyman, CM Punk's moment, is distraught at ringside. That was the spear. Punk dodging out of the way equation, followed up by the sweetest connecting, taking Seth Rollins out of the ETS you will ever see. Too special. But Roman Reigns, as we know, he's just a bit.
CM Punk had his WrestleMania moment. Now the fight continues on the outside. And somehow Roman Reigns kicks out.
CM Punk like he had the plug pulled on him.
CM Punk is rolling now. Heyman is his demeanor's changed.
With that kick out from Roman Reigns.
And Punk now center of the ring with Reigns.
Another go to sleep.
The big frame of a
Time to count some sheep.
massive tribal chief, and at this point in the match, Punk struggled a little there.
Cover! Pedigree!
All three and tear as we get into the deepest of deep of these men, showing massive signs of wet water in this WrestleMania Saturday main event.
Here with their hand raised. All three of them have had moments where they were walking out there a 1, 2, 3. This is going anybody's way.
Oh no, you never know. That's
This audience completely split between these three.
why I'm here. You're without him. You're without. Of course you don't know. Me. You're without Mach. You're without your bloodline. Listen to me. You understand me? He doesn't belong. He doesn't belong. It should be you and me. He's the outside. And it's done. He's the dead man. We put him down. You feel me? You feel me?
It is to take out the cancer of CM Punk. And Rollins now.
You feel me?
Rollins trying to explain to Reigns of the greater good. Takes the fight to Punk here at ringside. And now, Seth Rollins, look at that iron out table. We're going to start clearing things out.
Well, your question now is Seth Rollins even looking for victory?
Will Reigns and Rollins work together?
Or is he looking to punish CM Punk? Is this just
So torn here. He doesn't know what to do. Does he team with Rollins?
retribution?
And look at Reigns. Wait, you got to look at Roman Reigns. He's looking back at Heyman. He's looking at Punk.
Pick him up!
Oh, here we go.
We're getting some deja vu.
Shield bomb coming. Going old school tonight.
The ultimate throwback.
He said, get out of here.
And Reigns said, I'm going to do it myself. Oh! Damn it.
I didn't know that
Powerbomb to the table.
this table could break.
Punk is out. Reigns turns
Seth Rollins, who got sucker punched.
his attention now to Rollins.
A defenseless.
Oh, look out, packing the hell out of the way.
Our tribal chief is cleaning out.
Reigns with vengeance in his eyes. Roman Reigns destroyed everything in his path. Bam! Reigns for the half. Damn it, you gotta be kidding me. Win! Rollins kicked out of Tony.
How cold.
Look at this. Seth freaking Rollins, who thought he'd put. Taking the hold out an ace. It backfired. The spear that should have got it done. The table power slam. But this is a main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can Rollins, and incredibly, he dig deeper than most. It's Seth freaking. This match continues.
We all thought it was over, but somehow Seth freaking Rollins fights on.
Look out.
We all thought our tribal chief had his one to the sky.
Roman Reigns.
Who calls for? Roman Reigns has not forgot about Paul Heyman.
Oh, not at all.
A favor, huh?
Roman Reigns felt betrayed. Punk set
Roman Reigns put CM Punk to the sword.
back into the ring.
And how sweet would it be if Rome, in front of his turncoat, former wise man.
By the way, Heyman. Roman Reigns now. Look, I mean, this is all your fault. This is all your fault, Paul. A choke out Punk as Heyman looks on.
Standing guillotine as
Look at a choke out Punk as Heyman looks on.
the second City Saint fades
No, Roman Reigns
Locks it in
shoulders
deeper.
down the-
in the biggest moment of his career.
Oh no, Punk! Oh, his shoulders down, the Rod Zapata's there. Roman's got his shoulders up. Trying close to tap it. Turns it around into a cover. Forces Roman to still locked in. Is Punk gonna tap out? Looked like Punk was tap break. And now Punk looking for the vice perhaps. Great transition by Punk. Anaconda Vice. Remember, ropes do not cost.
Punk was able to get out of that guillotine, and now he's.
Oh God, what a transition!
To break. Submission perhaps to Roman Reigns. Punk with Heyman lap. Looking on. CM Punk trying to get Reigns to critical moment in this match. And Seth Rollins back involved. And Rollins trying to turn the ball.
Well, Seth didn't get in there. This one was over.
Things around into looking for a shot. His Punk to the tap. Shooter here. Center of the ring. His Punk to the tap.
The best in the world tapping out to the best there.
Mania mortal moment.
It's a double whammy. The
Is the best there was and the best there ever will be.
agony, the torture of this move, combined with a Vegas
Reigns, though, trying to get back into this match. Punk still is not tapped.
simply cannot breathe in there. Punk may pass out.
And now Roman Reigns turns things around. And Roman going to try to guillotine. Rollins trying to get back. Choke out Rollins. Back to a vertical base.
Oh, this is ridiculous power from Rollins around the midsection. Nice.
Oh my goodness, what a suplex.
But how the hell do you get out of that? Those legs are clasped.
Shoulders down now. Reigns has got a kick out. Still got the hold on Rollins.
Roman Reigns with a berserk
Locked in. Still has not released the chokehold.
look in his eye.
Oh, and now CM Punk. Without by Punk. Go to sleep to Rollins. Cover. The main event continues.
These men are non-mortals.
And you take your biggest shots and they simply bounce off. Is the dark pit in the mind of CM Punk now? You turn to despair, and that has to overcome.
There is no surrender in any
Outside looks completely lost. He looks like he's given up.
of these three great warriors.
Paul Heyman on the out.
CM Punk, this is the main event of WrestleMania.
He's already burned every bridge he has.
This is what you fought your entire life for.
Where does he go after? Heyman has seen maybe his career flash before his eyes.
Roman down.
As Punk continues the attack on Rollins.
Rollins down. CM Punk to his feet.
Broken boss special to grab victory.
Think about
He's everywhere you look. Who can summon something?
the physical exertion. Punk now trying to lift Rollins up, trying to perhaps get him in position to go to that these men have gone through in this matchup. Sleep. Seth Rollins not going to allow it to happen. Punk now at the GTS that he does to Rollins. Spear now by Reigns. Going back to Rollins for the go to sleep. Could have been a smart move there by Punk. Stop by Seth. Everybody is. This is absolutely incredible. Now.
Well, but without a missed beat. Well, CM Punk once again going to the Roman with the spear, followed up with a recoilings. Full stomp instinctive from Seth freaking Rollins.
How's Paul Heyman doing?
Qualifications in a triple threat match.
What are you doing?
Paul Heyman with a steel chair in hand. There are no
Doing, Paul?
What the hell are you doing? Better pray.
Where's that chair going, Paul?
You better make the right choice.
Cogs are whirring in the brain of the wise man.
Yeah,
You don't need prayers when you got a steel chair.
Go on, Paul. No disqualification.
Paul Heyman has made his choice. Roman Reigns to help it. Paul Heyman has turned his back on his friend CM Punk, who now has a steel chair
From Paul Heyman.
Loyalty to...
in hand.
Historic loyalty.
Oh.
Roman defenseless. Oh no! Roman Reigns is a sitting duck. Roman Reigns is...
Save!
Holy Paul Heyman Low blown is Messi. Paul Heyman has returned. Friend CM Punk. Heyman's in agony to his original tribal chief.
Cannot trust a rat. Well, all of Roman Reigns' Christmases just came at once.
Loading on Punk with a steel chair. Paul Heyman. And now Reigns. Heyman has returned to the original tribal chief.
My tribal chief! My tribal chief!
It had to be a ruse all along.
Tribal chief! Look! Look!
And
See
now, how apropos this would be.
Look! Look! It's yours, my tribal chief!
That night in Indianapolis.
After a decade, Roman Reigns. Oh, payback is finally coming. To my God! Paul Heyman, you son of... You piece of... garbage! Paul Heyman blows his best friend in his drama game. What the hell did we just witness? What?
Rewind a couple of weeks. Seth Rollins said,
Sanity.
"The devil's work is afoot. You owe me the favor now."
This is absolute.
This is disgusting.
Of Reigns, a stop by Seth, and now again to the back. Rollins into the cover. Benedict Heyman. Not once, an alliance we never thought we'd see, but twice. Seth Rollins and that money-sucking leech, Paul Heyman.
Political maneuvering and subterfuge as of this industry always dictated the very top left. And Seth Rollins need their way to victory in Vegas.
You know,
Paul Heyman just bluffed and deceived.
how many years ago was it, Wade, when that man in the ring to get ahead in this business, and now a decade later, and sold his soul to the authority. He sells his soul again to Paul Heyman to get ahead
To this match nobody saw coming.
in this business.
And CM Punk and his pre-acquired wise man and a real long best friend is recently in the steel chair to the present in the main event of WrestleMania, only to be Logan, who has fought so hard for this moment to be low.
And this entire situation, felt sorry for, that I thought was getting shafted. Seth Rollins is the one man that I thought didn't have a play in the game.
Level at WWE, it's the main event of wrestling. Cole, this is the top level mania. If you're not shafting your opponents, and Seth freaking Rollins has just shafting you. It's about who does it best, mastered this art. Hanging in the Louvre.
Over the years, but perhaps none as important. There's been many shield tears to the back and as devastating as the one we witnessed tonight. Paul Heyman is the cockroach who always... Paul Heyman always seems to find himself at the top of the food chain. Business. And now Paul Heyman has aligned himself. You cannot kill. Who continues to be with the best in the... with Seth freaking Rollins. And I'm sick.
So many questions. How long has this